All right, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel. Guys, this sweet new Geoblaze is nice, but there happens to be an issue. This is the Geoblaze, the Geo 2503A in gray, made in China, M390, and titanium. Thanks to Geo for sending it and for always jumping in to my live streams. Now, guys, I'm just going to be honest. I don't do sensational videos with sensational titles, but I did say this has one issue, and my thumbnail says what happened. I've been struggling to what to do with the review of this knife. I got this in longer ago than I usually take to do a review. Now, this comes in a Tanto version and a drop point version, M390 on the blade steel, okay? Really beautiful, really clean. You have this gorgeous flat milled handles with this kind of diagonal frag or diamond, I guess you could say. Reversible clip with a hidden plate, which is great. Love the clip. I don't like the Geo on the clip. I wish they would get rid of that. But other than that, this is a very nice knife. So why am I struggling, guys? Why am I struggling? Because I was going to come on here and I was going to tell you that Geo has nailed value. Now, there's, it is a bar lock and it's done well. You can open it very nicely. You can see it jumps out there. Again, it's on springs. Not my favorite. You guys know that because it's not going to be nearly as smooth as a manual knife. It is on bearings. We are dead centered. It's machined and made really well. You do have a non-compound, so a flat grind Tanto blade, and they have a drop point. I will say your plunge is a little over where it should be. So after a sharpening or two, you are going to end up with a smile on that sharpening. And it's because we talk about this all the time on the channel. A straight up and down plunge allows you to make a much tighter transition. And when you angle that, you can't. So yeah, but that's still not my issue. Okay. Locked up good, not going anywhere. It cuts fantastically well. I have been impressed with how this cuts. I've enjoyed this knife very, very much. So why did I delay reviewing it? Well, because I was all ready to come out here and tell you this was a killer value. That's what we talked about on the Ethereal Cutter. $125 for M390 and titanium, and it was incredible, right? So they launched this guy, and literally I was about to record my review, about a week and a half ago, and I dropped it on my board and put a dent in my board. Hey, Keith, I'm sorry. Oh, gosh, I really did. That's not good. Took a chunk out of it. But, I still like this knife. But, guys, I got to tell you, because of tariff concerns, which is not Geo's fault, this knife is now $199. So what that does, unfortunately, is it puts it in with a bunch of other options in that $199 range. USA made. I mean, you can get a USA made Spyderco for less than this. You can get a bunch of different things for around this same price or less now. Whereas that 125 was literally me going, this is a no-brainer, go get this knife. But now it's $199, and I just don't feel like I can quite as much go crazy on it, because now you can buy a lot of stuff for this price. And so it's now gotten itself into a ton of competition. Again, not busting on Geo. I know they got to deal with the tariffs. The de minimis exception went out at the beginning of September, and that's causing a lot of Chinese companies to have a lot of issues, because you cannot ship these now for a reasonable price. You can't. So they're having to eat the tariffs and pass that along to you. So they're $199. It is, let's just talk about, again, I was all excited to just blow this guy up and tell you guys, go get one, And I still would say, if you can afford it, I would definitely consider it. It is 7.6 inches with a 3.3 inch blade, a 4.4 inch handle. It is a 0.50 handle. Now it is flat scales, but it still feels good. You do feel that clip a little, but you can easily relax around it. You have jimping right here, 4-finger grip. Very nice indeed. It is 3.4 ounces. Your HRC is 60 to 62 on the M390. And yeah, just a really nice knife. There's a bunch of different versions here. Again, you guys know me. I'm not the biggest Axis lock guy, but there is a Tiger Stripe or Flame Anno version. There's this version. There is a grayish one. There's just a bunch of different options. And there's a black DLC version. 2 of those, a drop point and a Tanto. And again, those go up near $279 with the DLC, but the others are $199. Now, I don't have a code for Geo, so I can't really save you anything. But again, it's a really nice knife. Don't take me the wrong way, guys. I mean, you can see, pops out. I love the drop point version. You even have jimping back here on the handle itself. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this knife. It's just I worry that now it's in a place where everyone's going to be thinking, okay, what else could I get something else with that money? And the answer is, you know, there's a lot of options in that price range. So it is what it is. So you have an Ontario Rat 1 and 2 here. You can see the 2 is still a little shorter. The 1 is huge. The Tempest Pinion is an 8-inch knife, and it's a slight bit bigger. And the Tempest Microburst is a little smaller at 7 inches. So there are your comparisons, and there is your Geoblaze. Now, please, the folks from Geo, if you're watching this, which I'm sure you are, I'm not busting on you guys. I know you got to do what you got to do, but I, as a reviewer, even when I bring a knife in, you know, if somebody sends me a knife, I'm always going to give the people my honest thoughts. And again, there's a couple nitpicks. I'm not huge on having the Geo on the clip there. I do love all the milling for weight reduction. I love the open construction, and then the sharpening choil. But none of those would stop me from buying it at $125, and maybe at $199. You have to decide what you want, if that makes sense. So, guys, I hope you like this video. And again, I'll always be honest with you in my videos. It's just the way I do it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to all, and let me know what you think. And thanks for watching the Knives Fast channel.